Good morning. Just gonna get started with the continuation of our playthrough of Banishers Ghost of Eden today. Probably for about 2-3 hours, and then we're going to switch over to Poppy playtime later on today. Just kind of want to get a good bit of this done where I can. Just making sure all the streams are up and running as always. All looks good. Yeah, this one. It looks like it's working okay. I think it's all good. Just bear with me. Alright, cool. Sorry for keeping everybody for so long there. Basically, we're going to be starting with Banishers Ghost of Eden for today. We will be looking to do this for about 2-3 hours, and then once we are a good bit in... Interesting, my camera's not on one of the streams. Yeah, once we've got through it a bit, I think... probably around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock maybe, we will be looking to switch over to Poppy playtime. I do need to problem solve this camera situation though. Oh, there we go. Banishers Ghost of Eden is a RPG game, which is following the story of this guy who's called Red. We are, well, Banishers, essentially Witchers. Going through this place called New Eden, where we're trying to work out why it's cursed, why it's haunted, and what we can do to try to stop it. The first couple of episodes that have uploaded, which are on YouTube, and I think they're like backed up on Twitch and Kick, so if you want to go and have a look at them, they kind of go through a good chunk of stories so far, like what happened to our partner, what does the actual curse look like in the town, and how do the different mechanics in the game work. But obviously, from this point, we're going to be able to see how all that works. Go through the same rigmarole we always go through. We have multiple streams running at once. We're working on YouTube horizontal, YouTube vertical, Kick, and Twitch. The chats, I hope we're working okay, so I'll be able to keep track of what everybody's saying. One of the problems that sometimes comes up is that the follows that people drop in don't necessarily show up on the screen. But again, I'll be keeping track of that just to make sure that I don't, hopefully, don't miss anybody. So yeah, if you want to use the chat windows to ask any questions, if you want to just, talk about random stuff, you can do that as well. Just try to avoid spoilers if you have seen the game before. Backseat gaming's totally fine, as long as you're not kind of being rude about it. It's all good to, tell me if I've missed an item, suggest different ways of fighting things, or even if I'm, doing puzzle games, stuff like that. It's all good as well. But yeah, we'll get stuck into the game. Oceans of Spiders, good to see you again. You're on late every single day, considering you're in Australia. I don't know how you've got the energy to stay up so late every day. Okay, so yeah, we basically got back to town on the last one. We just had to rest. I think
you're thinking
we did the skills and things like that before
Penny
as well.
For your thoughts.
I was thinking of Kate, of the pain in her eyes when she saw that ghost, as if her heart was breaking all over again. I can't shake the picture.
According to her journal, Kate had had the courage to love a woman, but betrayed her. She must have meant this Deborah. Whoever this ghost is, her resentments extend beyond the new Smiths.
The sisters may heal if they can draw the family poison. Sisterhood can be complicated.
You got a wild sleeping pattern? Tell me about it. I'm in bed sort of 10, half 10 every night, and then still wake up the next day tired. But a friend of mine, he has a kind of sleeping pattern where it's just like when he sleeps, and he sleeps for about 4 hours, and then he gets up again. There's not really any control to what he does.
Sisters can be a handful.
We did go through this
knew a
conversation in the last
Like
stream,
Kate.
but I'll just go through it here
I
to
lost
sort of
her.
get everyone started up with what
When
with
I
what it
was
looks
very
like.
young, I had a friend. She was my chosen sister, and very dear to me. I opened my heart. It was a mistake. I played with fire and was burned.
I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago. I have a new family now. I have found the love of my life.
Sleep at 6 a.m. and write all night. Is that like your sort of creative time then? Do you find that that's the time when you can think best about what to write?
Did you? Show me the bastard.
You idiot. Rest now. I have the watch. I'll sit by your bedside until I must go.
Oh yeah, okay, so what did I pick? I think I picked something... Did I pick one of these, maybe? I think I definitely got Kiss of Death. That looks far too good to not take. Let's take this Banish ability. Almost forget the keybinds to this. Yeah, that's Coalitions. So it's like kind of it's the absolute best time for you. I would just worry that I would be too tired trying to do something really creative in the evening. I think there's a particular time at night. I think it's 3 o'clock in the morning, which apparently is like the lowest point for the human body. It's when your body kind of hits the absolute slump that it might be able to end up getting to. Oh yeah, we did get some new items, didn't we? So this first one, dodging, increased the attack, and this one was an increased stack. So yeah, well, let's take that. How much does it cost to upgrade? Oh, it's already enhanced level 2. Oh, I like that. That's good then. So actually, some of these the lower items, you can then just upgrade them to the 2nd level. Damage taken reduced by 5. Defeating an enemy restores 20 spare points. Yep, that'll be good. We did get this rifle gear, but yeah, I don't really want to use that. Ah, so the other thing that we got before that I couldn't work out where it was or what it was another ring. Damage taken is reduced by 5%, or damage dealt by red is increased up to 40%. Yeah, for sure. That looks awesome. And let's upgrade that as well. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. So now we basically have Antea, who's the ghost.
I want to try something.
She will gain increasing damage the more I hit things, but that usually will cost her version of a health bar. But she'll also regenerate it when she gets kills. However, when she then gets low, the guy will then do much more damage with his attacks. Yeah, we read this. Just need to get used to the buttons. I'm so used to Poppy playtime being left click and right click to do things. I mean, still left click and right click in this game, but you know, they obviously do different things.
I think we can break this down together.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll break it in a minute. So you get the loot.
Me.
So this is where she's going to use the outburst, and unfortunately this now unlocks a ton of paths that we had behind us. But we'll see. I think we're probably going to end up having to go back through them all anyway. Press hold F2. Okay.
Did you feel the way I tore the veil?
Aye. I did.
And we did it together.
What did I do?
You brought me focus. That's plenty.
Can you do it again?
Oh, I intend to.
And you do it again. It's a bit pointless getting a new ability if we're only going to use it once. Oh. Okay, so there's another one there.
More efficient than cannon powder.
So what do we have in here? A little bit of loot, a little bit of money.
Strange place
Poppy
for a
playtime's been
stockade.
jump scaring you.
Farm
Yeah.
around,
I wouldn't have a
Archie
grudge against the
approaches.
game though, that's the design of it. And I think that's what makes it fun,
It's got to
right?
be
Like,
English.
if you
want
really
the
think
battle
about it, the
that we won
puzzles in
the
that
war.
game are just kind of...
Dunno.
They're more infuriating than anything else, so having the jump scares makes it a lot more fun. And I think, unfortunately, people want to see that sort of thing, don't they? So it helps get the viewers in. With Antea, press F2 to use outbursts in combat. Hold F2 to deal more damage on release.
Shite, do your new thing now. A wee Highland kiss for you.
Hey, that's a nice attack. Oh, okay.
Can I join in too?
Oh, her punch is starting to do some real decent damage now. Oh, that's really cool as well. I didn't realize that from before, but what,
You'd have to die first.
even though that wasn't actually defeating that enemy, breaking it out of the body still counts as a kill in this game. The puzzles are counterintuitive and annoying. You never know what you should be explicitly doing. Yeah, but what it would say is I think that's true for the sort of the first time you come across each puzzle. But once you've done excuse me, once you've done the first sort of, you know, the first puzzle or two with like the new items that you've unlocked or whatever, it becomes a lot more easier to work out what the future puzzles are. Okay, we got wisps here. I think wisps are normally not a good thing. Yeah, so the wisps are showing off this this haunted zone, so we'll try to do this, but we might have to come back to it in a little bit. These are usually quite tough.
It's like this spectral nest is just waiting for my intervention.
What got me into Ghost Hunters is in this game. I just like RPGs. It was on Game Pass, so I thought, hell yeah, I'll give it a go.
Reveal your true self.
Ask for help if you need it.
Yeah, so here we go again, doing like a very little amount of damage.
That Spectre's looking for a body.
Oh, he dodged.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Have a bit of this.
Oh. Come on, get on the right. I just need to get one of them down, then the other one will be far easier to fight then. That one's really good at dodging the rifle. Oh, those parries do so much damage. Get out of the way! Oh.
Standing by.
Your funeral.
Whoa.
They never learn, do they? Watch out! Spectre possession. Can I join in too?
There's another one over there? Yeah.
Spectre, going for a meat suit.
Ah, no. Yeah, these like
Watch out. Spectre
it's
has a
really
ship.
weird with these little zones because these are only level 10, so they're very similar level to what I am. But for some reason, they are way more tankier than any of the other enemies that you come across in the game. Like
This
I'm probably
isn't over
doing,
yet.
I'm probably doing maybe like a fifth of the damage that I should be doing.
Watch out!
And then these tormentors at the back, this like green one, they basically do range attacks. Oh, rubbish! They do range attacks, but they also put shields on the enemies, so it makes them even harder to kill. And now I'm out of healing items.
Incoming.
Yeah. So I'll need to come back to this in a bit because the I really don't understand why they take such little damage. I'm hoping at some point in the game it kind of explains it. Holy shit, there's loot behind that waterfall probably.
So, you dislike crows?
Winged carrion eaters. They always bring despair. What is that?
Have some of this.
I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be coming in here just yet.
It's locked. There must be a key.
Can I break this maybe?
Shall we?
Yeah, we can break that. Okay. So those rocks are also available to us now as well to break? I wonder if I should try this fight again, actually. Can I trigger a save somehow? Maybe if I go over here and then come back, will it trigger another save? Just so I don't have to go and loot that cave again. I don't know if it did.
Gavamaka Sinalis.
Alright, let's have a look at what we can do here.
This isn't over yet.
So that's one down, that's good. That makes that one a little bit easier.
Watch out.
Let's get this
Spectre
guy.
possession.
That's good. So we got 2 down. Get out of the way. It's really important in these fights that we don't let the specters get into the corpses because it just gets so much more harder.
I'm
Oh,
right here.
okay.
I can help.
I need to parry them to get the big damage like this. The problem is with 2 of them, it's so difficult to time when to do the parry. Especially every now and then you'll see like a red swing that they do. I don't think they can be parried.
Don't be dead. I beg you.
Need to have a think about this. One of the problems I'm having is it's a keybind that I've set up for the parry and find it really difficult to actually press that when I need to. I'm wondering if maybe I should use that button instead. So block parry, let's try this. I have no idea what middle mouse button is supposed to do. So we'll do that. Let me see if I can see where the lock target. Yeah, it's fine. It's locked to R anyway. Now we'll try this. It should make it a little bit easier for me to block while also trying to dodge and things like that. I barely ever use the heavy attacks as well, so
No step
shouldn't be
from
too
the shadows.
difficult.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Right, I want to go get this next one.
Watch out. Spectre
Before he
possession.
tries to possess anything. Get changed. Oh. God damn it.
Have some of this.
Freaking hate these guys. Hey, I'm Topper.
Call on me.
Stay down.
Yeah, then these normal ones are actually much easier to deal with whenever they come out of their ghost. But the one that you seen there a second ago, which is like the blue one, they're super fast.
Reveal your true self. There's more of them.
That specter's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own.
Actually, let's keep that one. We'll try to keep that one in the body, actually. We'll target this guy. Jesus. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Come on, attack me.
Have a bit of
Right, I'm leaving this for now. I'm going to come back to it. Not wasting everyone's time, just dying to this fight over and over again. So I think we need to go over this way.
Talent of yours. How does it feel to use it?
It's hard to describe. It's like an anger rush, a focused burst of frustration.
I think this is the roots that we've come across a couple of times, but we've not been able to do anything with them yet. So I imagine we must be a new ability or something we need to get. Yeah, so whatever that root is, it lets us get into that little gap in the wall.
Oh. I can't imagine who could live here.
Okay. Oh, I haven't noticed that before, so I'm wondering if I've missed areas like that before. So we need to go this way.
Fog, mud, and misery. Reminds me of Hungary in '86. Not Christendom's finest era, nor was it my own.
You were different then.
Maybe mud and misery is my penance.
Did we miss a few?
I mean, look at the damage difference. I'm doing like triple the damage to these guys and they're the same level.
Fitful and angry. Something hinders them. Something bitter.
I think I missed a follow on Twitch earlier there, guys. Apologies for that. I really need to work out why it's not working here. Give me a moment to check something. We'll see if that fixes it, because I think Dolby followed on Twitch not that long ago.
That's
But
a
didn't come
witch's
up.
work.
Could it be Seeker?
We cannot be sure. Tread carefully.
So, being where we are, we got saved by somebody before who is a... Oh, there's a rune here? But we can't seem to do anything with the rune just yet. So yeah, we came... Somebody saved us in early game. And they were a witch, and they told us that whenever we get to the swamps, we'll be able to find them.
Something feels off.
This is the
The veil
swamps,
is
so
thin here. The
my
dead
assumption
are many.
is we're going to bump into the witch here. Doesn't help that I'm... Oh, we can use... Ooh. So we can use her just to like just to get around this real quick. Not really sure we're meant to go though.
Could you knock that gate down?
There is no way I'm breaking this.
Let's find something else then.
Not totally sure if this is where we're meant to be.
Oh, shelter with a damp and itchy straw bed.
Okay.
Just how I like it.
Another little safe spot. This is good. Gives us a fast travel zone to be able to get through places. Actually, give me a second to think. I'm gonna reconnect my OBS to my Twitch. Oh, I hate when you're logging into things and they constantly ask for authorization numbers. You have to run around the place trying to work out where they are. Shouldn't be too long, guys. Apologies for this. This will be something I'll deal with later. Side Ducky, 1708. Get the Witcher vibes. It feels very Witcher. Everybody hates you the same as always, so it definitely feels very, very Witcher that way. I saw Walter bury something on the path. Bring a shovel from the bridge leading to New Eden, head north into the marshes next to the glacier waterfall. Guess that's a treasure map. Yeah, it's even got like almost like Witcher senses and things like that in it. It feels like somebody liked The Witcher, but they didn't want to copy the homework. So, your character, you actually play two characters at once. You play this guy, Red, and he's basically just, you know, attacks and gun. But then you can switch whenever you want to this other character, who is a ghost. So you've got things like, you can do like a big AoE burst, and you have like a charge attack. I can't really show you here because there's no enemies, but it like dashes towards enemies and hit them. And they both have their own separate health bars, and they both have their own strengths and weaknesses against characters, against enemies. So the way the combat in the game works is that you end up... You need to switch between both combat types, between both people, depending on what it is that you're fighting against. Yeah, the X-ray vision mechanics is even across them all. Same thing with climbing as well, right? Like, nearly all the games now use some sort of element of, like, here's a yellow or blue paint. This is the right way to go. I mean, this... I should be able to get through here. Yeah, that's right. They're both a couple, and they are Banishers, but then they one of them gets killed.
Did we miss a few? That corpse is
My
gonna shoot.
lord! I'm getting torn a new one. These guys, these like little blue ones are so bloody fast.
There's more of them.
I'm gonna have to rest after this. Yeah, I'd say it's similar to Souls-like combat. There's a lot of trying to parry and dodge things rather than just fighting them head on. And I am not good at Souls-like games, so I'm struggling a lot with this. And your health regens don't, your health pots don't like come back either. You have to. I should be able to get in here. You have to rest to be able to get your health back and stuff like that as well, which is kind of frustrating. It's overdone, but I think a lot of people really like it, don't they? It's like the most popular way of playing the game, playing games at the
Trouble
minute.
ahead. I love doing that.
I can hear an enemy nearby. Somebody out here? Oh.
Seeker. Witch.
This probably isn't great. I've got one heal. Hopefully the witch will help. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I didn't have to run all the way down here.
The Banisher who died for her novice.
Ah, the witch's novice.
Ho there, Antea.
Are you not surprised to see me?
You're a little early, but no. Not surprised. On my return, Ceridian told me our poor wee Banisher would turn up haunted. A haunted Banisher. Well, it is funny, isn't it?
Right, okay, if you watched the trailers from the Game Awards that were announced last night,
Ceridian knew about Antea's ghost.
Obviously. Not very bright, is he?
If she knew Antea was around, why did she not tell you to tell me?
Ceridian withheld that information from both of us for a good reason. Better trust her plan. Death is a part of life, Banisher. You know this better than most. I suppose she didn't want to break your heart again.
You tended to him. Thank you.
I'm a good novice.
I've
I
not
do what
seen
I'm
it
told.
myself, but I think you probably want to go and look at the trailers that came out from last night. I don't know if it's... I mean, I played Knights of the Old Republic and absolutely love them. I don't think it's exactly what you're wanting, but I think from what I've seen on Twitter this morning, I think you'll be happy when you see the trailers.
What was that thing you fought?
Thing? Oh, him. He's a bloody nuisance is what he is.
Oceans, how's the game
Are you
treating me?
badly
I'm
hurt?
getting my ass handed to me constantly.
I've tangled with old Mossad before. A couple of minutes to myself and I'll be fine.
You look like you need a moment. Can we help?
Thought you'd never ask. Some of my spirit chasers went out. That's how old Saul crossed the hem.
The hem?
The hem. Where the fabric of the living world meets that of the dead.
Ah, the veil between the visible and the invisible.
Whatever soothes your soul, Banisher.
Rest. Heal. Tell us how to fix the spirit chasers.
The spell is cast. You need only light them. Be careful. Old Mossad won't have gone far. Oh, I'll sit down now. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, like I said, Psyducky, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a continuation of that stuff, but it definitely is something to do with the Old Republic. So
How do we do this?
if you do
We like
see
the
it though,
spirit
please
chasers
please
with
don't
flint
tell
and
me.
steel,
I'm waiting to
I
see
guess. I
what's
think.
going on myself. Oceans, you did mention earlier, yeah. Aside, Doug, if you think this dialogue's bad, like, the game is mostly dialogue. It's, I mean, there's a lot of combat and exploration in it, but the whole point of this game is that it's almost like you're an investigator, like Sherlock Holmes, so you go around and speak to lots of different people and try to work out, like, what's going on with this and, you know, what are people's intentions behind the thing that they're doing and whatever else. I will be playing in a brief moment. I'm just trying to work out, so something's changed on my OBS today, and I've lost the access to being able to see all of my chat. Just trying to work out how to get it back. Yeah, Ducky, it's not just dialogue, to be fair. There's a lot of like things you can find, like letters that give you information and kind of like visions that you can see from like stuff that's happened before. It is so odd what it, like with what I don't know why this add-on has done this, but it's decided that the only chat that I should see is only Twitch chat. Might be that I'll have to restart OBS, but I'm going to be stopping at about in about an hour, so well, I'm going to be stopping to change the game. I've got Poppy Playtime that I'm going to play later on this evening, so if anybody wants to check that out with me, feel free to drop a follow and subscribe so you can see when I go live again.
You be next.
Okay, so we basically are... This is kind of like a haunting that we're doing at the minute. You can see that we need to light the spirit chasers, but what we'll probably find as we go through this is that we'll find hints about who this old Saul person is. And as you find the hints, you kind of come to an idea of like why they died and what they did in their past life, and you're meant to use that to then decide like how you treat them when you're passing them to the afterlife. We can do things like you can banish the person, which I'm assuming is essentially send them to hell. We can ascend them, which again I'm assuming is send them to heaven. Or if there's a person involved, like a person's being haunted by them, there's also a blame mechanic where you can choose to blame the person who's still alive for what happened. Balls. You can choose to blame the person who's still alive for what happened, and that sacrifices them.
It's about to shoot.
And again, what they've done with the whole sacrifice mechanic as well is that's actually tied into the story. So there's an element of, I don't know if I want to call it a reward, but you get something for sacrificing enough people. But I chose at the start of the game that I'm not going to do that.
There, our first spirit chaser.
Oceans, I wouldn't say it's a sign of intelligence that I remember that a lot of this game. I think it's just that I mostly only play games, and so a lot of it crosses over. A lot of like tactics or story elements. There's a lot of crossover between games. Okay, so we need to get on top of this, I'm assuming. So we can't get up there. Can we move? No, we can destroy this. And then that, yep, that lets us like this. So does this count as one of the three? Because we got a whole bunch of markers. Okay, count.
He really doesn't like these things.
And let's have a look for where the next one is. Maybe up here in this building. After several days of resistance, the fort remains. This last week, attacks on the frontier came quick and hard. The savages took many brave soldiers down, but we remain strong. Native people of these lands are of high courage and resolute. As a soldier, I admire them. I wish only that they would understand our purpose, to bring them salvation. I have no doubt they will make the finest Christians once they are defeated. Scouts report that they come in numbers. I need reinforcements and count on the participation of all colonies. Yeah, Oceans, I would 100% agree that I'm living proof of that. I think it's something my partner has struggled with for many, many years. Try to say something nice to me and I immediately try to brush it off. Just makes you feel awkward. Ooh, new loot. I think I'm definitely going to have to go back. I think I'm definitely going to have to go back to the save point though, because I 100% I'm going to need
Come,
more healing
let me
items.
show you the way.
Oh, that's interesting. So when... I didn't realize this before, but when we're using her to get through this fog, we can't see where the objectives are.
I'll get you too.
My friends and comrades lie about me, dead. The quiet cold engulfs me. I watch the water and think of home. We were glorious once, now we are carrion. We should never have come to the bloody fort. Old Saul must be one of the soldiers that died here. It definitely doesn't sound like he was one of the barbarians. One of the savages that I think they called them that, savages.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Oh, stop that, Saul. Stop that, stop that.
Back down to hell.
Great, great. Oh, get out of this.
Sharpen up.
I think that's a trap, so I don't want to go into that.
Right, this on for size.
So is he going to bring someone back? Oh, okay, he fires birds at me.
Here's one more.
I'll drink.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks very much for coming along, Ducky.
Burning spirit chasers.
Good luck at the
repel these
appointment.
bastards, right?
That's how witches use them.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that's said in here, Oceans, is very poetic from the way they've written it. Very dramatic. Okay, so that's those two done. We can't climb up. No, we can't climb up there because that's blocked at the minute. We were in here already. So let's see if we can go back over that direction, and we'll see if we can find a way around. I think I was already... Yeah, I was already in there, so I can leave that bit. So I guess we'll go up the main path through this base, and we'll see if we can find any of the light sources there. I mean, this one says... Oh, I mean, this one says 42.
I'll get you too.
Sol needs to chill. Up here looks like the right way.
I feel something close.
Oh, here he is. He's back. Is that him again, though? Is that the same guy?
These buggers again.
Right, what if we actually got a fight here? Oh, I do have 3 healing pots though. I did. Oh no no no! Ah, too late. Too late.
Get the hell out of there!
Those birds are going to be a problem. I need to pay attention to those birds.
Is that them all?
Don't count on it.
That one next?
That one next.
I'll get you too.
Okay, so
This
that's...
should be enough.
There. Witchcraft is easy. I don't know
Yeah,
what
that
the
was
fuss
the
is about.
3 of them done.
I'm sure your witch friend would agree.
I think I'll just
What
tell
is
her
she
about
trying to point out here, though?
Almost crawled up that spectre's arse and stung him angry.
A lost battle? A betrayal? Cowardice in the ranks? Who knows?
Seven dead, 5 hurt. Victory demanded a high price. We are weak and lack supplies. We must have more or we will be lost. 1 dead, 5 hurt, 3 dying. We sicken. A mystery disease strikes the fort. Carbuncles grow and men are fevered. We rot with the land as it rots too. The fort is lost. We shall retreat. We'll march to the coast and New Eden town. Strange now to be alone with the bodies of the fallen in the fort in ruins. My symptoms appeared 2 days ago, and I was too feeble to march. The land rots, and so do I, but together we rot in peace. The silence is beautiful. So that was the doctor who spent their time trying to treat everybody, ended up getting sick in the end.
Seeker's vanished.
Of course she did.
She's over there.
Oh, she didn't vanish that much. Okay. That's nice. Like
Did I
those
see
things
you
have
talking
actually
to a crow
completely
just now?
cleared all of
Yes
the
and
all
no.
of the fog.
All ready to go then? Good. She's waiting for you.
Go where? To see your mistress?
Ceridian, yes. In a boat. It'll be fun.
No, we're going to New Eden.
The nightmare's grip on the world is too strong. The fog is too thick. You cannot enter its stronghold. There's no way back to the meeting house. Not yet. And not without help.
We've done fine on our own so far.
You're dead. Maybe you're not doing quite as well as you think.
Valid.
You're blunt, but I take your point. We'll talk to Ceridian before we move on.
That's better. Follow me. Careful. Don't rock the boat.
Have we far to go?
How far is far? Don't worry. You'll be safe.
Safe?
The mire is home to many angry spirits. But my mistress keeps them quiet. Dead quiet.
That spectre you fought looked like a harvester.
Banishers and their labels.
He'll surely be back.
So will I.
We do have a load of stuff to
veil
explore back in
seems
that area,
thinner
so we'll have to
here.
go back there at some point.
Always has been. We call them the Mire Marshes, but the nearby tribes call it the Ill Mouth. Stay too long, we'd get sick.
Is that why Ceridian's wards wane faster than they should?
That is because she's dying.
I'm sorry.
Life's a journey. Death is but one step.
This is almost as lovely as that ride through Herengracht.
All we're missing is the hailstones and the Russia at our heels.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
You do plan the best escapes.
What a mess. What happened here?
Men happened. War happened.
Fair.
This all Saul.
Oh, this isn't
What does
good.
he want?
Destruction, bloodshed.
Are we going to get attacked on this boat?
Ceridian's head on a
Or do
plane.
they just watch as
They
we go
must have
by?
known each other once.
We could
So
help you
we don't
banish
have
him.
a
You
ward thing in the
Banishers are
boat?
so arrogant. He's Ceridian's business. Best we don't interfere.
Oh, they totally ignore me?
The spectres on the shore aren't moving.
The marshes are well protected.
Are those soldiers?
That, Miss Duarte, is Old Saul's army.
You're young.
You're dead.
I meant your essence is strong for one your age. How did you come to be here?
How did you come to waste your potential by being a banisher?
Death to the dead.
Is that so? Welcome to Ceridian's Island.
There is much power here.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Like I say, welcome to Ceridian's Island. She's at home and expecting you. Follow the path until you find a black pond near ancient ruins.
Excuse me.
I'll see you there soon enough.
How does she do that? It's a trick, right?
There's more to that one than tricks. The girl is gifted.
What is this?
Banisher rule number 3. Remember Whiz Beach Bog?
Aye. I'll not poke this thing with a stick.
Okay, so we got multiple ways that we have to go that way, I think, because that's where I think that's where the save spot is. Let's go in here. We can remove these as well. I'm trying to think if
Sorry.
Oh, maybe not.
No can do.
Okay, can't go through those.
I need to stop at some point. Here would be all right.
We haven't solved any hauntings recently? No. Okay, so... We're going to take this, like, increased damage on the rifle, I think. It will consume our Banisher points whenever we use it, but it does 300% of the rifle damage, so... I definitely think that's going to be worth it in the long run. It's basically like getting a ranged Banish.
I love doing that.
Yeah, so again, we can't do anything with this. I wonder if the witch will tell us how to
Hanging
do that.
Witches do like to be creepy.
As a child, I made dolls just like those.
I bet you did.
Seeker's Black Pond. I can see why they call this the Ill Mouth. What is that?
What is what? This,
Antea?
this thing in the middle?
No, that's not quite true. I knew who I was, it's just... I was lost, and I had nowhere to go. I had no when to go. Does that make sense?
Time lays
But they got
traps for the
really into a
dead.
conversation in that
It's
1
never
second
fair.
that she wasn't with us.
His voice was a beacon. The light in the darkness that led me back to me. And to the world.
You have a powerful connection, you two. Or will have. Or had. Possibly all three. And here he is, the other Banisher. Greetings.
Good day.
Come, sit. It's been too long.
Have we met?
Of course we have. just now. Also later. Decades ago. Never mind, it's good to see you, Red McRae.
I told her our story. I hope you don't mind.
Such an ordeal. I'm so very sorry you have to go through it. How hard it must be for you both.
Thank you.
But now you're here together, and I'm glad.
It must be an absolute
because
nightmare
you'll
to be able
only
to
be
see
able to end this
all
together.
sort of tenses of existence all at once.
Who are you exactly? Who is Seeker?
We, Banisher, are witches.
Aye, that much I knew. But why are you here? Why New Eden? Are you linked to the Nightmare's wrath?
She has no grudge with us. We are caretakers, shepherds of the dead, keepers of the invisible. We are also scapegoats, a convenient place to put the blame for the world's ordinary evils.
Why have we found so little native presence in New Eden?
They have been here, but they have never settled. Wise men and women know that the region, the Maya Marshes especially, are rotten.
Is that why you settled here?
Here, the hem is thin and frail, and the mire rich in agitated spirits. It is also secluded and hard to find. Both excellent reasons to remain. Here, we may hide away and mend the hem.
We must reclaim Antea's body, but Seeker tells us the meeting house can't be reached. The fog cannot be crossed.
Seeker is right. The fog is the nightmare.
The nightmare makes the fog, you mean?
The fog is the nightmare. The nightmare is the fog. Each grows the other as their influence strengthens. It taints everyone all through New Eden. It clouds their minds and distorts their vision. But you have already cleared the Darkwoods. The work has begun. It must continue.
You brought us here. Why?
You have many questions, and I have little time. I have a few breaths left yet, but yes, this is the twilight. Still, after the darkness comes the dawn.
You're dying.
Soon I'll be one with the trees, root and bark. But that is not why I asked you here. Dearest dears, the path ahead is yet unclear. But know this. If you are to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open. Open, of course, to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
The nightmare is stronger. Wherever we turn, its power is inescapable.
The same is true of many things. Darkness, yes, but also light. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled, but some yet live. Seek them out. Help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No. You are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The void. A dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible. When you have learned to walk the void, you may use it to enter the nightmare's den. First, you must free the people of New Eden from her grip.
Like, help the people responsible for our fate? I don't think they were responsible.
To reach New Eden and retrieve my body, we must help the very people who created the nightmare in the first place?
Yes.
Excuse my lack of enthusiasm. Can we not just go back to the meeting house and do our jobs?
You must release folk here from her grasp. Only then, through the void, may you reach New Eden Town and confront her.
How do we access the void? Is there a ritual?
In places, the void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
Are we can buy from her? What does she got to sell?
Would a hedge witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher?
I always have, and I always will.
Ah, so... I don't quite understand... Oh, right, okay, these are level 3. So they cost 300, 500, and 800, and we've only got 996. I'm actually not that bothered about any of this stuff. So we can ignore that. I think the cutscenes are a bit long, Oceans. They could definitely be a little bit shorter.
By the beach as I drowned, you sent Seeker to find me. How did you know where to look?
Are you asking an old hedge witch how she knows what goes on in her own garden? The woods and rivers are full of friendly claws, and feathers and scales. I always know what I need to know.
I guess that's the best answer we can expect.
It is the best of all those I've tried, dearest dears.
The nightmare in the meeting house was by far the most powerful ghost I've ever faced. From where did it come?
Unforgiving wrath is a bottomless well for vengeful spirits. But in this case, I suspect an even more vile source involved.
What do you know of Deborah?
Not much. I have avoided the people of New Eden for decades. I do know she was tried for witchcraft.
Was she a witch? Was she one of yours?
Would it matter if she was? She was no witch. She was a woman, a victim of the basest of human fears.
Definitely leading us to think that
We know
Deborah
the beast
is the
was
nightmare.
linked to the nightmare. We're not so clear on how.
Through the beast, the nightmare inflicted its curse upon the settlers. The beast was its avatar. I'm sure it has others.
What are they exactly?
They are manifestations of her power. They may also represent her only weakness. The nightmare's spirit was shattered by the violence that created it. Properly studied, the pieces may provide the key to lifting her curse.
Thank you, Ceridian. We'll be off.
Before you leave, tell me, what did you choose?
What do you mean?
Each of you made a promise to the other. What was it? What did you choose?
I chose to go.
How difficult it must be to follow this path. The greatest of the great mysteries elude us all. But have faith. For there to be peace, there must be an ending. The tuning key is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seeker waits at the pool to show you the way.
Okay. If you remember, if you ever fulfill your destiny and choose to leave New Eden, remember that there will always be a place for you in the belly of the moon. Until then, may this humble book by yours truly remind you that you have many hidden sisters. Between the runes there are scribbled notes. Find on the left the house of Hades, the invisible god of the dead. A spring left the lake of oblivion, and nearby a white cypress rising. Do not approach the source. A second source you'll find, cold water flowing from Lake Nemosing. Guards stand before it. Say, I am the son of the earth and the starry sky of celestial race, and you two know this. I'm from...
Safe.
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McGrath.
Of course. How silly of me. Right, so she said the tuning key was on the table. Did I get it? Oh, it's here. Okay, I'm actually going to stop the stream here because I'm doing Poppy Playtime in a little bit, but I need to fix some stuff that's going wrong with my OBS at the minute. It's making it quite difficult to keep up with what's happening in chat and whatever. So I'm going to stop here. If you want to come back whenever I have Poppy Playtime on, definitely do. Just drop a follow or subscribe so you can keep up to date with it. But yeah, I'll be back to play this game probably next week at some point. And I'll just be streaming other games in the meantime. But thank you very much for being here for the time that I've been on. Hope to see us all soon.